noise.
Did you turn it on?
I did, but I turned it back off.
Okay. All right. So, cheers. Ashley told me I needed to do a new video. And I am sitting here with my best friend, Miss Amy, who I met in college a long time ago. Let's just say that. Let's just say it was a long time ago. We're having watermelon mimosas. And, you know, when you get around your best friend, sometimes you start sharing. Ow, I'm like, I need a video on Okay, this is better. Okay, I feel like I'm really close to the camera. I'll get to the story eventually if I can figure out how to look better in this damn video. Okay. Notice how I just keep coming off to here. Okay, you move this way. You ready? Here we go. This is, oh my God, this is so much better. Okay. So anyways, when you get with your best friend and you haven't seen each other in a while and you just want to make each other laugh. So we've been with each other now for about a little more than 24 hours.
Yes.
And we've shared a lot of funny stories. And she just busted me for having a light on my camera. But by the way, it's called a Lumie, L-U-M-L-E-E, a Lumie phone case. You can light yourself up and make yourself look a little better, which I don't think is working very well right now. But if the lighting's just right, it does illuminate you. Okay, so anyways, wanted to tell another confession. And I'm going to be very bold with this confession because it is quite embarrassing. But it is something that happens to us when we get older. And here, speak for yourself, bitch. It's happened to you. You're just not going to admit it. So here's the thing. I used to make fun of my mom and my grandma because they used to always say that they had these accidents, and I'm like, my God, like seriously, I understand peeing yourself a little bit if you laugh too hard or you get scared or you jump up, and yeah, I mean, this happens to women, but shitting yourself? Like, how do you shit yourself and not know that it's coming? Like, okay, granted, sometimes it is medically induced or you're a little sick or something like that. But, so anyways, here's my story of what happened to me. And this happened at the age of 47. So it happened last year because I just turned 48. So I'm just sharing it because I think we all need to laugh right now. And it really made Amy laugh. So I'm just going to tell it again because I love to hear her laugh. Okay. This reminds me of when we were in our college dorm and we used to sit there and just crack up. Okay. So, anyways, I picked up Amy at the Asheville airport yesterday. And then we went to Brevard for lunch. And then we went into this cute little hiking store. And while we're in the hiking store, we were just finding like comfy clothes, cute stuff. We found these like really cute linen pants. And when we got back in the car, I said, I have to tell you a story about this store. And so she's thinking, okay, a sale or something cool that happened in there. But actually the story went like this. Last year, my husband, Mikey, and I went to this restaurant, which is right near, I'm not, for the sake of the restaurant, I'm not going to say what it was because I want to be invited back. Okay, so anyways, we go to this restaurant and we're sitting there having a nice casual lunch. No alcohol's involved. I'm not sick. I mean, really, it was a nice day in the mountains. And we're sitting there eating and we're about done. And all of a sudden my stomach starts to gurgle a little bit. And I was like, man, like, okay, this is weird. And what I thought came out was maybe a little gas. And I was like, oh my God, like I must say something bad. But then as I sat there very quietly, kind of nervous, I went, I think I just shit myself because I smelled it. And I'm about to die. And I was like, okay, I'm sitting here with my husband, though, yeah, we've been married for 20 years, but you never want to do that in front of your husband, okay? Ever. That's not romantic, people. So anyways, I was sitting there, and thank God I had on these loose-fitting jeans that day. Thank you, Jesus. So anyways, I very quietly just kind of like snuck to the bathroom. And it was, as Amy said, thank God, it was a single stall. So it's like you shut the door, you're in there alone. And I thought, did I really shit myself? And lo and behold,
I believe the technical term is a shart.
It was a big one. So I look in my cute little jeans, and I'm like, oh my God. So immediately I take my underwear off. I just pitch them. And I'm sitting in the sink with soap, scrubbing my little, they were carpenter jeans, so cute. And I'm scrubbing. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I have to at least get the stain out where you can see from the outside.
Okay, wait a minute. We didn't address this in the car.
Yeah.
You were scrubbing the spot out. How are you going to address the big wet spot?
I would rather piss myself than shit myself. Like, I could have said that I sat in water or
True.
something.
Good call.
Yes,
Good
okay.
call.
So that was rationalization there. Okay, so I go, and I think that it's okay. It definitely doesn't smell anymore. And I was like, okay, wash my hands. I go outside, and I just very calmly went to my husband, and I said, hey, honey, I'm going to go over to the little hiking store. I need to pick up something. Well, if you understand my husband, he absolutely hates shopping, and I definitely did not need to buy anything. So he kind of blurted out, what? We're supposed to be going to Lowe's and blah, 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 blah. What are you doing? And I just basically, I was kind of angry that he was even questioning the fact that I wanted to go shopping first of all. But I very calmly looked at him and I said, leave me the fuck alone. I just shit myself. And I've got to go to the store and take care of this. And he just kind of, like, I don't think he believed
What
me.
did you say to that?
Yeah, exactly. So I calmly walked out. I waddled a few doors down because my ass is shaved and wet. And I go in the store. They just so happen to sell my favorite underwear. They're called Exficio underwear. This is an endorsement. EXFICIO, Exficio underwear, like for working out and hiking and stuff. They don't ride, and if you sweat, it's like they dry. Anyways, they're really good underwear. So I thought, well, it's a good excuse to buy a pair of Exficio underwear. So
They dry on their own.
I didn't think about that. So I get the underwear, and then, and so then I did that, and then I found the first skirt I could find. Actually, I had like a little cute tank top on that had like mountain scenes or something. So anyways, I grabbed this little cute Columbia skirt, but I just so happened to see a pair of cream shorts, which I also bought. And what did you say? Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
After this happened, you bought cream colored shorts.
And I did, but I wore the blue ones out.
Okay.
I rolled my
Good
jeans
move.
up, I put them in, and then I calmly walked out to the car with dignity. I opened the door and I looked at my husband and I said, thank you. Not a damn word.
It's been a long married secret. No one's mentioned it since.
But I wanted to admit it to you because my dear daughter, Ashley, I pretend she's my real daughter. Did you know I had birthed a child?
Oh, I missed that
I
event.
missed it. You came to all my weddings, but you missed the event. But anyways, so we ended up, she told me today that you should never, what'd she say?
Never trust someone who says they've never shit themselves.
That's my advice for today. Peace out. This was my best friend. Forever and ever. I love her.
I'm glad I was here for this story.